Hello and welcome back to a little bit of Farmers episode, everybody. I hope you've been doing pretty alright, had a great week. We're gonna start this one off with a little bit of farming. Trying to get as much of the wheat and tomatoes as I can because I am starting to need some food pretty bad. And I also went ahead and downloaded a few resource packs. Hold on one second. These are all the resource packs that I'm using. I do like the look of vanilla Minecraft, but sometimes it gets a little boring. Like, look at that. You got a whole 3D looking door. That's pretty dang cool. So I figured might as well go ahead and get a couple because I did it with the glass. We got little flowers in the grass now. And the grass itself is actually a lot better too. It's like pretty. I don't know how else to describe it. But anyways, today we're going to be looking to finish up the top little bit of our house here. Oops. Yeah, we're going to do the little top area because I don't want mobs getting into my kitchen. And it's not something I really enjoy that much. We're going to go ahead and make a second chest here too. I think that's too short. Oh, what a shame it doesn't connect. That's okay. Go ahead and put all of this stuff away because we do not need it right now. We can actually make a little bit more bread. So boom, 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 and boom. We got 19 tomato sandwiches. Look at that. All right, but for today, we're going to be figuring out what we want to do with our little kitchen here. I'm thinking that I'm going to mine this back and make these little 2-block patio, have it cut back here. That's what's in my mind right now anyways. So let's go ahead and give that a try. So I got a little carried away and just started digging out this whole back area too. We're going to go ahead and replace the floor with something that's a little more kitchen-y. But the plan is you come up these stairs and there's going to be a wall right here. So you'll walk around, you'll have a nice little patio area. Then you walk in and boom, it's a dining room, and in the back we'll make a little kitchen. But we got to figure out what we want to use for the floors in the meantime. So let's go ahead and put away this cobblestone and think about that for a little bit. I think that schist block actually might be a pretty good idea to use since it's kind of white. So I'm wondering if you can get a mix of the white and black, like tiles almost. It doesn't look like you can get a combo. It looks like it's just gray, but we'll go ahead and do the gray. I kind of like that for the kitchen actually. Let's go mine some more of that. Might get some diorite on the way out there too. Alright, we got 32 of each granite and schist, so we're gonna head back home. It looks like it's gonna be nighttime soon, so probably want to be next to the bed unless we want to fight our way through this thick jungle part. But I think we're gonna harvest our crops first. Made a couple of more tomato sandwiches and put away their special stones back into the mine boxes. Well, I figured what's better than having 19 tomato sandwiches? Having 20. I like these flowers over here. I might honestly take some of these to go decorate my own place with. Nice. I like how these leaves look like they have blueberries in them too. That's very cool. Anyways, let's get to mining some granite. Awesome. We got a whole stack of 64. I believe that should be enough for now. If it isn't, we can always just come back and mine a little bit more. Try and make our way back home. I need to chop a pathway with how often I go out for granite. This is so hard to navigate. If I didn't have a mini map, I would be completely screwed. Pop down the flowers out front, a couple of cornflowers here and there. Get some dandelions up in that mix. There we go. I think that looks better than it did before, at least. Yeah, that looks alright. Alright, let's go ahead and chop up this granite, make it some walls. 1,000 wood and granite, so I'm gonna need to go ahead and collect a little bit more of those guys to finish up. Let's see, well, I guess we're gonna need to clear a path soon. Let's go ahead and chop down these trees. They're not too tall. 56 logs should be a decent amount for right now. We don't need too many more logs to finish up. But as every time when I say I have enough, I'll probably run out. So we'll probably be chopping more trees here soon in a second. But we do need even more granite. So let's go and get yet another stack of that. I have actually been chewing through it. I wasn't expecting to use this much for my house. Ooh, I've been so focused on mining, I didn't even notice it turned dark. Oh, we better get home real quick. I do not want to be out here dealing with some baddies. I hear the baddies. Run away! You can't catch me, I'm too quick. And I'm home. You can't touch me here. Let me in, bro. Alright, let's go catch some sleep and then finish up on the house when I wake up. Cool. So let's go ahead and cut up all of this granite and go ahead and lay that into the rest of our walls. We got a entire little sitting area now in the front. Ooh, obviously not outside, but in the glass. I added lights out here finally. Still chest room. Nothing's really changed there. Only thing that's changed is there's wood now for the the roof. And you come upstairs and it's a nice little walkway with some fancy design. Oop, forgot those guys up there. But I plan to put bookshelves behind them so you can see books peeking through. That'd look pretty cool, I feel like. And here's the kitchen so far. We don't have any clay, so we can't make proper ovens, but we do have furnaces, and that's the next best thing, with a little couple of areas where you can just sit down, eat a little food, get on with your day. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out so far. We are going to get a little bit of sleep going on, and then we're going to drop all of this stone stuff off at the mine entrance so we have more space here. Alrighty, good morning to everybody. Let's go ahead and run through the thick bush so we can put this, hi there, little spider buddy. Hey, it's daytime, bro. Why are you attacking? Oh, there's a creeper too. Jeez, they're really just sneaking out trying to get me. Alright, we got all our stone stuff put away, so let's pick up these mob drops real quick and harvest a little bit of bamboo. I don't want any of these bamboo leaves, so we're gonna chuck those over the side and go ahead and make blocks out of the full bamboo sticks, because I'm liking the colors of them. A little like, what would that be? It's almost kind of like a yellowy tan kind of color. Let's go ahead and make some more of those so we don't have this taking up all our chests. Alright, now that we got all that crafted up, what I want to do is get started with this create mod. I'm not exactly sure how. So we need to make andesite alloy. Oh, we need andesite. Andesite and what? Andesite and iron, zinc nuggets. Interesting. Okay. So let's go down deep in the mines and try and find some andesite, I suppose. Oh my god, there was no water. Fuck it. This is a very easy death to solve. That was extremely stupid on my part. There's our stuff. That could have been really bad, but luckily it turned out to be just a easy fix. Let's go ahead and pop our torches in our hands. Reorganize our inventory a little bit. Alright, and we're looking for andesite. If y'all see any andesite, you better let me know, because I forget what it looks like. I think it's the gray kind of like stone looking block. What are you? Oh, you're copper probably. I don't need copper. There's gravel. That'll probably be important later. Lots of iron that I skipped by. I'll go ahead and pick some of that up actually. No andesite down this way, so I guess I'll just turn back. I'm wondering, I don't know if it spawns at like a specific Y level, but I'm wondering if it's more common the deeper or more shallow I go. I'm not entirely too sure. I've never really looked for andesite before. It surely doesn't look like I'm gonna find a boring gray block down here. Oh, I found some zinc, so never mind. Might be down here. Gonna collect up as much of this zinc since I know we need it for the create mod. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find any andesite down here. Something's just telling me. So we're gonna go ahead and... Ooh, that looks pretty cool. Well, we're gonna go ahead and head back up. Not to the surface. We'll keep looking for a little bit. I see gray over here. This is probably just stone though. Yep, I guessed correctly. It's just a bunch of more stone. So let's go back the way we came and see if we can't find any somewhere else, because I don't want to be down where there's fire. I have no armor. Oop, hey buddy. Alright, so if I find diorite, I can craft it with diorite and cobblestone, but I don't think I've found any diorite either. This is one heck of a doozy. Ooh, I think we found some andesite. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. We found a little geode too. Hell yeah. Alright, we got 2 whole stacks of andesite, so I think we're going to be doing pretty good. Let's go ahead and get on out of here, because we don't need to stay longer than we have to. Oh, it's perfect. I mean, not perfect, it's nighttime. How perfect. Let's go ahead and get back home before we sort through all this stuff. We will start smelting some zinc, because I have a feeling that's going to be very much needed. Usually the ores and mods are. And then we'll go ahead and stack. Boom. I do want my iron back though. Alright, now that we got that smelting, we're gonna go ahead and get a little bit of sleep in before we start messing with this stuff. Alrighty, it's morning time. Let's get out there. What are we doing here? We got zinc ingots. Alright. What did we need to do? We need to create andesite alloy, which was like this, I believe. Maybe the other way? Oh, it was the nuggets. It was the nuggets. And then boom, andesite alloys. Cool. What do we do from there? Apply andesite alloy to stripped wood, creating a basic casing for your machines. Cool. So we need to grab some logs. We'll grab all the jungle oak because I don't really care for them. And then we'll strip these guys up. Cool, so we have 17 stripped logs. Let's go ahead outside. And it said to apply them, so I'm assuming you can't just craft it. Hey, that's so cool. Cool, that's actually not too hard to make now that I'm thinking about it. We'll go ahead and store those guys up in here. Alright, what do we do with this? Place a water wheel and use it to generate torque. Assemble a windmill and use it to generate torque. Okay. Hold W to ponder. Hey, yo, that's kind of cool as fuck. So, from what I'm getting from this, we're going to need to build some water mills so we can spin a rod. So that way we can go ahead and spin our I don't know, something. We're spinning things. That's all I know. What do we use you for? How do I make a water wheel? Water. There's a small and a large one. We need a shaft. How do I make a shaft? Andesite alloy, of course. Boom. That should be enough shaft. We're also going to need wood. I think it was place it. Yeah. And now we have a big one. I think what we're going to do is come out here and make the farm's water kind of flow off the edge so we can get a little bit of flow action. Oh, so I actually have to place this correctly. Okay. Cool. So we have a water wheel. I'm gonna go get another axe, actually. I think I'd want this on this side, right? Does that make any sense? I don't know. We'll find out. Yeah, because that's spinning the right way in my brain. The other way was not right. Cool. So, what do we do with this? Is there farming stuff we could use? Assemble a windmill. I don't want to do that. Create some sheets and a mechanical press. Alright, I need a casing, a shaft, and a block of iron. I think I can do that. Just barely. Alright, so I figure I'm going to probably have to put it connected to this somehow, right? Yeah. Alright, what did it say to do? Create some sheets and a mechanical press. A sheet of what? Andesite? That don't really look like it's working. Y'all got iron? Hey, it's doing something. Look at that guy go. Oh, the action shot. That is glorious. Alright, iron sheets. What can we use you for? Fluid valves, super glue. Jesus Christ, this is a lot of stuff. One of the very few times I ever played Create, I only made a bunch of windmills and water mills, I'm pretty sure. I have never gotten at all any depth into this mod. It doesn't... Hold on, what was that last thing? A mechanical harvester. Okay, what can you do? You see, having a mechanical harvester on like a thing like this would be nice and all, but I actually kind of enjoy having to go and harvest my own crops, so we'll probably think about this when we start making a lot bigger farms. For right now, I think I'm okay on that, but I don't want you there. What else can we do? An encased fan. I need 4 iron sheets. Okay. 3 more. Here we come. I did want you there. My bad, bro. Look at that thing go. That is so cool. Donk. That looks like it only flattened one. Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. Donk. So it looks like it can only do 1 at a time, sadly. That's okay, though. Oh, that's all 3. Awesome. So we need to go to a... What do you call it? Make a fan. And then this can be used to make an encased fan. And then we can go and power this. Which just blows air. Okay. Cool. Anything to ponder with that? Oh, you can burn things with it. That is actually so cool. We might have to make something for that in my little, whatchamacallit, basement, stone room. Alright, this all kind of looks like a whole lot of work. So I think I'm going to take a break here. And then in between next time I play, I'm going to go ahead and watch a couple of YouTube tutorials or something, because that is a whole lot to just process. We did get a little bit into it though. We made our alloy. We made a water wheel, cases, the mechanical press, and the wind maker. So that's pretty cool. But this just seems like a lot to take in without a guidebook or something. Whereas like, this is pretty simple. You go and get crops, you know? But with all of that being said, I will catch you guys later. Alrighty. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Alright, this is day 2 of recording, and I watched a... Let's see. We are back on a second day of recording. I watched a create farm tutorial for, like, all of this stuff here by Tyler Lore, I believe the creator's name was. I'll put a little thingy up on the screen if I can find it. But Tyler Lore was the name I remember. Pretty much what we're going to do is we need to completely change how our farm is. We need to make it into a circle, and then we'll make a little machine to put in the middle that harvests it for us, which will be pretty cool. We're going to need glue, though, and glue is something you can craft and create. Let's see here. You need an iron sheet, an iron nugget, and 2 slime balls. And slime you can make with lime dye and dough. So it looks like we're going into the desert over here, actually, to gather up some cactus. That's going to be pretty fun. It looks like we stumbled upon some clay down in the riverbed, so I think we're going to grab up some of that, because I don't have clay right now, and I need it for the ovens. Boom, 2 whole big stacks of clay. Let's go get those cacti now. Oh, there's sugarcane here too. We'll grab some of that for sugar purposes. I got a little resource pack for the cacti too. These guys are so adorable, aren't they? They got little arms and flowers. Oh, I love it. We got a whole stack of cacti. I'm pretty sure that'll be enough for now, but we'll also grab up a little bit of sand. That way we can start growing some cacti back at the base. I think 26 should be enough. We really don't need to grow that many cacti. Oh, found a little ender buddy. Look at him with this little block of grass. Hey, we just did a little bit of a harvest on our little crop field, and I got almost 2 stacks of wheat from that. That is very impressive. I'm very happy with how this farm's turning out. Obviously it's going to change when we get to create automation, but for now this is a really good farm, it would seem. Getting too many dang seeds from it though. I don't want all of these. I should probably make some composters. Go ahead and set up our little cacti. I'm honestly not sure where I should put them, so we'll kind of put them in the miscellaneous area back here with the bamboo. Alright, we need to make dough, so we're going to need some water and wheat. I'm not sure how much of this we're going to need. Well, it's getting nighttime, so let's go ahead and sleep a little bit, then we'll get back to making the rest of this dough. We got 3 so far. It is morning time. And our cactus is looking pretty nice. We're going to go grab some more water so we can make more dough. We might actually let's just bring the crafting table out here. Make it a little easier on ourselves. Alright, I think 36 will do it for now. Let's go ahead and fill up our bucket one more time, just in case we need some water. Go ahead and put our crafting table back in here. Close the door so no creepers sneak up. I need lime dyes, so I need to use some bones too. I see. Luckily, I got a whole bone block just for this scenario. Look at that, 36 slime balls. Now what do we need? We're gonna need iron nuggets and iron sheets. Let's find out how many iron sheets we need. Alright, we're gonna need our mechanical press, and I think that's it. So let's go set this bad boy up on our wheel. Boom. And then we're gonna make just 10 super glues. I don't feel like we'll need that much. You know what? Let's have that, make that 5. That would probably help if I actually got it on there. There we go. And now we'll go and chop down some bamboo while we wait for this guy to work. It looks like our sheets are done. Yep, we got a whole 5 of them. Look at that, how nice. So that's gonna get us 5 super glues. I highly doubt we're gonna need that much right now, but it is always nice to have. Cactus is done, so let's smelt up some clay. Alright, so we're gonna need to make mechanical harvesters as well. These guys are gonna be a little more expensive. We're gonna need iron sheets, and I'm gonna want like, we'll do probably 4 of them in one farm. So that's gonna be 4 times 2, we're gonna need 8 iron sheets. So let's go ahead and get those guys started over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chuck that guy on the ground. Let it do its thing. There we go. We got 8 iron sheets. Let's go ahead and make our mechanical harvester doodads. Alright, we're gonna need a mechanical bearing too, so let's go ahead and make one of those guys. Interesting how it's sticky without having to put slime on it or anything. Look at that, it's already night. But we got a water wheel, a mechanical bearing, and a mechanical harvester. I think we're getting pretty dang close to just having to terraform the farm. Alright, a new day is dawning, so let's go ahead and set our farm up so that it is a lot more easy to use with Create. Look at that thing go. That is pretty cool. I might honestly have to make a lot of farms like this, like with tomatoes and all the other plants that's in Farmer's Delight. This is so cool. I've never actually done anything with Create before. This feels like a huge accomplishment. I'm very happy with this. I'm just hoping that the storage chest is going to work for when the wheat's ready. But I guess we will know on probably, I don't know, tomorrow in Minecraft. Trying to get rid of this dirt by just jumping on it, but it takes a while. So while that's happening, let's go ahead and start making our kitchen look nice. Here's the kitchen before. And here's a little after. Ooh. You've got your nice little bar top here with your wooden plates, a chest full of mutton and steak. You got an oven, you have a stove, all this extra storage, and then of course the ingredients drawer. Can't forget about that. Soon, we might even start being able to make whole entire meals. We'll see though. Not entirely sure because I don't play too much with the cooking mod either, but we might be able to. But with that being said, I hope you all had an absolutely lovely time watching this video. If you did, don't forget to like and comment, boost this stuff in the algorithm. I really appreciate y'all, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, or whenever you're watching this.
Yeah.